Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca, the creator behind EY Becca. It is currently freezing, and it has been over the past couple days. It's -16, but with the wind chill, it feels like -20, which is insane. And we have to unload in this, so that is going to be so much fun. I am so excited for it. I did bring my mitts to keep my hands warm, so we will be trying to bundle up and stay warm in this process, and we will try to make it as quick as possible. I do have a market this morning, as you might not have been able to tell. We have my car all loaded up. It is another elementary school market. It is from 9:30 until 1 p.m. today. So it is a bit of a shorter market, and that is a-okay on this cold, freezing day. We have less than 15 minutes left, which is crazy. This market has been so much better than I actually anticipated. I thought I was going to be doing so much worse. So we're almost at cleanup time. So we are almost there, and then I can go home and have some hot chocolate or something warm because it is freezing in here right now. We have been surviving, but my hands are so cold, and not to mention when you need to go and wash their hands when after going to the bathroom, their water is freezing. It is ice cold, so that also doesn't help. But we're almost there. This is what the booth is looking like so far near the end. We have sold a decent amount of the coin pouches and bow bag charms. But yeah, this has been a really good market. I'm gonna start by taking off all of these guys, the price signs. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna turn this into time lapse so then we can get in and out as quick as possible. The market is finally finished. That actually turned out really well. It's currently 1:17. That somehow we managed to pack up within 20 minutes, which I am surprised. I know I only had one table. And honestly, when I was getting all the information for this event, I wasn't sure whether I was getting like what size space. So that was one thing where I'm like, I don't know. But they did provide us a chair, 2 chairs, and a 6-foot table. So that was beautiful. I didn't have to lug in my table, but I did bring it just in case. Anyway, let's get to the sales report. For one, the gym. So this market is an elementary school market. It was their winter festival, so they had pancakes this morning, they had hot chocolate, they had a bunch of different activities for the kids, which it was amazing. But the gym at the back, they had where all the vendors were. There's supposed to be 8 vendors. 2 of them ended up dropping out and didn't show up today. So there was only 6 vendors, which honestly wasn't too bad. And there was also face painting. So they moved the face painting to the back, which honestly, if they didn't do that, I feel like there probably wouldn't have been as much traffic. And not to mention, they had the gym doors completely closed, which was fine when we got there, but then as it was like slowly starting to like get closer to like the market opening, one of the other vendors mentioned, they're like, can we open these doors? Like, can we put up a sign like to basically say like, oh hey, like there's vendors back here, because she didn't want to like, obviously me as well, but other vendors, like we don't want to be spending the money and then there not to be anybody to show up. Or there's people there, but then they don't know that we're actually in the back. Anyway, it was actually really busy. Apparently, they way busier last year, which it was still really busy. Better than my first elementary school market back in December. That one was still good, but like this one's obviously way better. We had 10 orders. And the average order was $22.50. I did pay $50 for this market, so honestly not bad. For making $225 for 3.5 hours, I am not complaining. But I did want to quickly show you before I forget, because knowing me, I probably will. I finished this last night, which I I wanted to make sure that I finished it in time for today's market, and it is a bigger boxy makeup bag, or pouch if you will. It is patchwork using scraps, but I found this is perfect for when I need to carry like my camera and some of my extra kind of technology equipment, so I decided to put it in here. Also, on top of that, I bought this pillow sham, thrifted it actually a little while ago. It had really bad staining and I got it looking so much better, and I turned her into a tote bag. She is the cutest thing. We did have to do binding, which turned out pretty good, but I had to get a walking foot because this was just so thick in some spots. But then here is the bottom. She is so cute. And of course, I had to add my logo to the front. But I just thought I would show you. Anyway, I'm currently starving, so I'm gonna go home, make something to eat, unload, and reorganize some of the stuff because I just kind of threw half of it into the bin, so we weren't carrying at the end there. I hope you enjoyed today's video and coming along to see what it is like setting up and tearing down and being at a market. I have so many more markets coming up in the next couple of months, and I'm still waiting to hear back from so many others. So we should start hearing back from more of these in April. It is currently January 31st, so I am so excited. I can't wait to see some of these markets. I've applied to some that are further away, so we will see how we get in. Also, before I forget, I just wanted to see wow. So our best selling item was our bow bag charms. We sold 4 of those. And then just below it we sold 3 of the coin pouch wallets. So it's kind of interesting to see what people buy and how they pick out all the different fabrics, because there's so many different varieties, and I kind of love to see what they kind of mix and match with because it is so much fun. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. So, bye!